This is Mick Elliott from Electronic Specifier. I am on the Farnell booth at Embedded World, and with me is Ankur Tomar, who is the Regional Solutions Marketing Manager at Farnell. Ankur, welcome. Just if we could start looking at how Edge AI has moved from experimentation to deployment, what the practical shifts are that you're seeing in how engineers are approaching Edge AI in 2026.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think Edge AI is picking up really fast, and a lot of engineers are moving towards that. Now it's not a matter of prototyping or to understand what the AI can do. It's getting into the production. People are designing the product and taking into the end product. And there are a lot of hardware developments are happening and the software integration happening around that, which allows the engineers to take their prototype design into the production, into the real life application. So a lot of development are happening on AI, and recently we did a survey which said the majority of the customers are already using the AI into their design, or they are considering AI in their next project. So yeah, given the market research we have done, AI is really picking up, especially on the edge side. So a lot of things are happening on that side.
Okay, how are you helping the customers that are beginning to look at Edge AI? What do you do for them?
Right, so as a part to support our customers, we have introduced a new campaign, new platform, which is called DevKit HQ. It's basically a collection of all the development kits what customers might be interested in, where they can come and explore the development kits, single board computer or evaluation boards, all in one place, and they can come and browse and explore the kits based by the supply processor families, or if they are looking for application specific kits, they can explore those application kit in one place. In addition to that, we are trying to bring that ecosystem for that particular development platform. So if customer is looking for a development kit, so we are creating those content rich applications pages where customer can come explore all the information about the development kit, all the resources, the training videos, schematic, anything they want, from software development to the hardware design and implementation, bill of material, everything in one place. It helps the customer, rather than hopping on different websites to find all the information they are looking for. DevKit HQ has to bring all that information in one place, and it doesn't stop there. So we have a follow-on to that one. So we are offering the information that you got this DevKit, you can use this additional hardware to plug in, and if you are moving into production, what silicons goes along with what microcontroller or what power management ICs can be used in that design. All that information is associated within that space. So it's just like a kind of a starting point for any engineers. Either they are familiar with the processor family or the application, and bring all the resources into one place for them to make their life easy and go to the market faster.
Okay, and if they just need a little bit of hand holding, can you help them with that? Maybe they can contact somebody at DevKit or DevKit HQ to help them?
Yeah, definitely. To get our customers started, that's the part of the power of one we are trying to do. So like on our stand back, we are running the hands-on workshops. So the users who are new to the AI, we are trying to train them how they can get started with a development platform, and working with Avnet IoT Connect group, we are enabling those platforms to connect to the IoT cloud, how can run the AI application on the board, and they can do the real world application, whether it's industrial automation or it's consumer electronics or is it a medical healthcare. They can do all the remote monitoring, a true IoT enablement on an edge platform, which is AWS enabled. So it's one of the industry leading cloud platforms. So we are helping the customers to get up and running as quick as possible with the simplicity. Beyond that, if they are looking for any support, so we have support from our technical support who can help the customers to find the right product, find the right solution, help them to take into the design production, or look at the pricing points, bill of material, and schematic. So we have a dedicated technical support who can help our customers to take the product design into the production.
Okay. So what are the biggest technical barriers engineers still face when moving from proof of concept to production at the edge?
Right, so the biggest barrier, what we are seeing and hearing from the customer, is a hardware and software integration, the ecosystem of the given application. And that's the trend we are seeing. Previously, dev kits were considered as evaluation and development tools. Now they're getting more and more application driven. So suppliers are bringing new platform to the market which are application enabled. So if customers looking for vision AI or gesture control or HMI solution, so they are offering different platforms which helps them to get up and running straight away. The software is playing a bigger role. It's not just a matter of like design engineers need to struggle between the hardware and how to get the libraries and integrate the software and how to run the application layer on top of it. Suppliers are bringing the ecosystem together, so they are offering the hardware and the software which is fully integrated for a given application, which helps the customers to go up and running quickly with the predefined hardware and software integrated, so they don't have to wander around where the hardware is lacking or the software problem or troubleshooting and testing, and especially the wireless certifications. They suppliers are offering pre-certified wireless modules, which literally escalates in terms of the design journey and time to the market, and reduce all the troubleshooting and design problems.
And how important is software and toolchain integration when selecting Edge AI hardware platforms?
Well, I think it's, especially with the AI, it's getting really really important, because without the software, it doesn't matter how powerful the hardware is, it will be a kind of a very painful journey for our design engineers to get the thing. So if the software integration is fully equipped for that hardware, then customer, the designer, just need to worry about the application, what they want to achieve as an end product, so they can focus in the right direction compared to struggling with the hardware and software integration. So that integration plays a vital role, and wider community to support that ecosystem to develop the software. A lot of customers are using open source components, the modules or the libraries to get up and running. So open source is getting more and more popular. Suppliers are contributing it. The community is contributing it to bring the hardware and software have the right balance, so the designers can focus on the right things rather than struggling with the design part.
And are engineers underestimating the complexity of scaling Edge AI from lab to field deployment?
So it's a matter of like new and new hardware coming to the market. They are getting smaller. So it's still a kind of a challenge getting into the production at a large scale. But I think the suppliers are bringing a lot more tool chains, a lot more options for the customers to switch from the prototype, shrinking down the hardware, increasing the speed, the power management, low power solutions to run the AI model. So now you can literally run an AI model on a microcontroller. You don't have to have the very high-end, high-performance microprocessor to run your AI algorithm. You can run on a microcontroller which is powered by a lithium polymer battery or lithium-ion battery. So suppliers are offering a lot more tailored solution, smaller footprint, system on chip, system on modules, so the customers can go into the production faster and quicker. So it's just a matter of like, keep evaluating with the new hardware, make sure the software and firmware are updated. Suppliers are putting a lot of effort in the security solutions because AI is getting more and more into software driven, and there's a lot of personal data is shared, or the proprietary business data is shared via AI, so they want to make sure it's completely secured, end-to-end encryptions are happening. So suppliers are loading a lot of efforts in those bringing the hardware to the scale and expanding the performance with secure environment, and Farnell is trying to bring that ecosystem in one place, so the customer don't have to hop on between one supplier to other supplier, or microcontroller to the power management, or to testing, or the wireless solution or sensing solution. We try to bring all that thing together in one place with the help of DevKit HQ, so customer has a smooth journey up to the production. And as part of the Farnell, we are not just talking about the DevKits. We have onboard components, offboard components. Because when you look at any product design, it's not just made of PCB. You have enclosure, you have cables and connector, you have external antennas, you have display. Farnell is supposed to provide all that products to the customer to take the finished product to the market.
Okay, and you mentioned earlier open source. So within DevKit HQ, you've got open source as well as boards from semiconductor manufacturers.
Yeah, so we offer the open source hardware, like Arduino is completely open source. Yeah. So all the libraries which are available open source, so we try to bring all those libraries in one place, so customers have the access to those things as long as it's supported by the platform. But there are a lot of our Element 14 community. That's where the engineers can go and talk to each other, and if they have any challenge or they want to troubleshoot something, they can talk to the like-minded people who are working on the same project. So that's where they can share the information and discuss about the problems they are having, and they share the code. So we have a lot of wide engagement on the Element 14 community as to troubleshoot, talk the like-minded engineers together. And then we are trying to bring all the solutions from the supply in one place, including open source.
And I believe you've been running a workshop here at
right,
Embedded World. Can you just talk us through what that's doing and how much interest you've had?
Oh, this is the first time we are trying workshop on our stand. We try to, for this year Embedded World, we try to contact or connect with the design engineers hand on hand. So this year we are trying something different, which is like running the hands-on workshop on our stand. These are hourly workshop. We are running for all 3 days, and we are working with a different suppliers. So yesterday we had a workshop on Raspberry Pi and Arduino Uno Q platform. Today we are running on ST and NXP, and tomorrow we'll be doing on Infineon microchip Polar 5. So we are running the different development platform workshop, and it's all part of the DevKit HQ. The workshop is like, we have tremendous opportunities on that one, and visitors are loving it. They are crowding, they are standing outside to be part of it, and we are just like, we're running out of space. We are fully booked even before the show started, but we are letting them stand and at least watch the webinar. So we are running different applications on them. So each product is offering how to get started with the board, how to connect to the cloud solution, and then we are running like driver monitoring assistance system, your device monitoring, fault detection, industrial automation. So different applications. We are trying to show that these platforms are good enough, and how simple is it with the development platform and the Advent IoT Connect AWS solution to get up and running. So yeah, we are getting a great positive response on that one.
Okay, Ankur Tomar from Farnell, thank you very much.
Thank you.